Scale. What a very popular business buzzword. But what does it mean, and how does a marketing ops team factor into it? Well, that's what we're discussing in this episode of Leverage Your Spark. Welcome to Leverage Your Spark. I'm Brandy Lawson. In business, scale is defined as increasing revenue at a faster rate than cost. Oh, well, yes, every business owner is after growth that results in more margin. No wonder it's such a big business buzzword. But how is that related to marketing automation and marketing operations? Well, as you may have already guessed, technology plays a big role in scale. When increasing revenue and keeping costs from increasing at that same rate, it's unlikely you can just hire more people. You absolutely want to leverage technology and automation to gain efficiency and effectiveness in your operations. What gets sticky is having the expertise to be able to improve and change your systems to truly achieve scale. Many times when exponential growth hits, costs increase at the same rate or at a greater rate initially as the business sprints to keep up with the growth. Having the right technology toolkit, especially for marketing, can help reduce some of those early cost increases and achieve scale more easily. It's probably pretty clear to anyone who owns a business or works inside of a business why scale is desirable. The idea of being able to leverage economies of the value that's already been created in the business to bring even more value, or that is, profit, without having to increase costs at the same rate, well, that's kind of the definition of the American way, right? Really what capitalism is all about. And technology and automation systems play a key role when scaling, but they don't stand alone. The processes and operating procedures must also exist in the company to be able to implement marketing automation that works, and for the company to actually experience the benefits of that automation to achieve scale. It's frustrating when things change because updating can be a time suck. There's stuff to learn, plans to make, and then you have to do the work to move. Let's shortcut your move to Google Analytics 4. Grab the quick and dirty guide to Google Analytics 4 setup to get just what you need to know to easily move to this platform. Download the free guide at getffx.com/GA4. If you're in the midst of growth and looking to scale, one of the first places to examine is what I call the usual suspects. First, get clear on what's costly and what's painful during times of growth. This definition is a bit ambiguous on purpose because the team probably knows more clearly what's painful than me trying to give you a detailed definition. Find out from the team what's slow, where are the bottlenecks, and what's holding up progress and delivery. Finally, detail out what's taking the most unmanaged resources. And by unmanaged, I mean things that we likely aren't tracking explicitly in the business, like the energy of the team, what causes distraction, or what's taking up a lot of mental space. Once you get clear on this list, you can then identify and prioritize the systems that are standing in the way of really achieving scale and get the right expert in to help you manage those. In working with clients, we've found that this list usually contains a combination of systems that require various efforts to fix. There's no single issue causing the hangups. Having a marketing operations agency in to lead the charge can ensure that projects are scoped and implemented and help keep the team on track. Which means that when it's time for growth, or as growth is happening, the organization is posed to scale and not just experience exponential growth without capturing the additional value of increasing revenue at a faster rate than costs. When talking about marketing operations, I find people have lots of questions about this function and how to best use it. In the next episode, I'm answering the top questions you might have about marketing ops. Do you know ratings help others discover this podcast? I know it's kind of a big ask, but if you take a moment and go to ratethispodcast.com/spark and drop us ratings, it helps us get found by other listeners who need this info.